Hi guys, Dylan here with another gaming video for one last episode of Carpe Diem Reboot. Now, while stream we did finish off the game, there's apparently a second ending. So, I went through the game and got 3 save files. Each for the choices that changed the ending in the first place so we could see the different outcome. And then one that's toward where the ending is. As far as I know, it's triggered when Seiji calls again after that point. I just don't know how long after that it was. I forget. But we'll skip through, we'll get to it, and yeah. For now, first off, we're going to go through these 2 choices, which as far as I know just affect the storyline, so you're essentially picking Yume over Ai. So there's that. But anyways, we're going to have a quick look at all these, get to the ending, and that'll be today's video. So without further ado, let's begin. Back at the arcade. Last time we stayed, aka staying with Ai. This time we're gonna go with Yume. Can I come with you?
Why? I'll be fine. Don't you want to stay here with I?
Nah. Besides, I just end up hanging out with her new friends. She's not going anywhere. You're the one who needs the company.
Well, if you insist, then sure.
I walk up to Ai and tell her I'm leaving. She's still engrossed in her conversation with the arcade guys. Yo.
Sup, homie?
Oh, Ai. What did you just call me? Anyway, I'm going to the university with Yume. Well, come pick you up after we're done.
Okay. I'll be here.
Ai immediately goes back to talking with her new friends. I must say, her skills to adapt to new crowds are definitely much better than mine. Yume and I exit the arcade and start walking to the university. I can finally breathe. How can I stay inside that place so long?
Right? And she's been talking to everyone non-stop since we arrived. Do you think the whole robot thing has something to do with it?
Probably. Anyway, why did you decide to come here of all places?
Well, last night we somehow got to talking about games and stuff. Considering I don't have a console and really only play games on PC, we figured we could play together if we went to an arcade. Plus, it beats sitting in my room all day, right?
That is fair. Nothing better than sitting in one's own room for an entire day. Definitely not a plan I would have come up with. Oh, Young, you're roasting yourself at this point.
You're most certainly a character, Young. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure I love moping around just as much as you, but I also acknowledge the fact that a life of seclusion and pastries doesn't do much for my figure.
So basically, you're calling me fat. This game. On the point. Either way, I'm sorry if I was a bother last night. She's like a child trapped in a human's body. Kind of.
It's fine, I had a lot of fun. I got to know more about I as well.
Sounds like I missed out on a lot, but I guess that's to be expected when you spend time with Ai. We arrive at the university and enter the faculty building. Yumi asks me to wait around while she visits her professor's room. A minute or 2 later, she comes out with a small folder in her hands.
Alrighty, let's go.
That's it? We came all this way for a folder?
Yep. I told you it wasn't worth your time, didn't I?
Well, I guess it's better than being cooped up in that arcade.
If you say so. Shall we head back?
We shall? We start walking back to the arcade. Oh, this is a nice picture. Looks very bright and peaceful. I like it. Same road, same person, but somehow it feels different. Come to think of it, this is really the first time I've been alone with Yume. She's surprisingly easy to talk to. Strangely enough, I actually feel comfortable around her. She's like a less hyperactive Ai. It's bizarre that I've been running into her at the bakery for so long now, and never even thought about talking to her. Call me a recluse, I guess.
So, I was wondering.
What's up?
I'm still confused about how I, came to be.
That's fair. That's fair.
I know you said she made herself the way she is, but surely you had to have some influence on her, no?
Yeah, that's fair. What do you mean?
I mean, this whole artificial intelligence thing, how did you do it?
Oh, well, I don't know. It seemed pretty simple to me. I basically created a learning algorithm based loosely on how actual people learn. I forget the specific structure, but I can tell you there was a lot of trial and error involved.
Wait, so this learning algorithm, I've actually thought of trying to code something like that before, but it never really worked out. I know things like artificial neural networks exist, but those aren't good enough to imitate a person's learning ability. What was different about yours?
Well, first off, I don't really ever go for textbooks. I've always just figured out my own methods for doing things. As for how it works, well, it's a little hard to explain.
Can you try? I'm really curious.
Yeah. Okay, the way I look at it, there are 3 key components that define human intelligence: instinct, knowledge, and memory. Or, to put it in a programmer's perspective, input, analysis, and storage.
That seems simple enough.
Here's the thing. It is. It really comes down to how I structured the analysis code. Data is stored based on relevance of other data. So, to a sense, the way you know something is essentially how you relate another thing to another thing you know. That's what they're trying to say. The entire system is recursive in that respect. Yes, I had difficulties designing it, but I also managed to find a solution after digging deep enough. When I created the program, it somehow managed to correct and improve itself on its own.
Wait, so it was automated? A self-writing program?
In layman's terms, yes. I have a general idea on how it learns, but I don't exactly necessarily have any control over it. I think my voice cracked just then, I can't tell.
But don't you think that's dangerous? What if the program turned out like one of those crazy movie robots?
I was afraid of that, yeah. That's why I designed countermeasures for it.
Countermeasures?
I'm afraid that's something I'd rather not get into. It's a bit personal.
I understand. But still, you created a functional algorithm for learning. That's insane. What about Ai's personality? How was that determined? Considering the program, she should have picked up your mannerisms, but you two are almost entirely different.
That is a fair point. Well made, Yume. Well, that's where things got a little weird. On paper, she should have taken after me. But thanks to the internet, she became a sassy little girl. Of course, the internet. That is to blame for everything.
Oh, the internet. Yeah, that makes sense. They tend to ruin things a lot.
Boy. I basically learned everything there was to know from the internet. I must say, it was definitely rough seeing her grow up. There was a period of time where she talked about nothing other than ridiculous government conspiracies. Then there was another period of time where she just shouted out racial slurs. Oh, and then there was the entire month where all she said was, "Here comes that boy," and "Wow, such doge." It almost took her a year before she settled into how she is now.
Well, she definitely blossomed into a beautiful young girl.
That is correct. More or less. So be nice to her, I guess. I don't want her learning anything bad.
Oh, don't worry. She'll be learning all the good things from me.
What is that face? And why is good italicized? And why can Young see the italics?
What are you talking about? This is my normal face.
Are you sure? I don't know. No, it's not. I know your normal face. That is not it. You make giggles. Now I think about it, she actually is really cute. Why did it take me so long to notice this?
Hey,
Oh, crap. Did she catch me staring at her?
we're here.
Right. Well then, I just need to find Ai.
I don't see that group of guys anymore. Maybe they took Ai somewhere more private?
No. Don't say that. No. Hey, don't even joke about that. Our reactions are exactly the same. We search around the entire arcade, but don't have any luck. Suddenly, an annoying voice pops out of thin air.
Hey, who's that beautiful lady over there?
Oh, hey, there you are. We were just looking for you.
I've been behind you guys this whole time.
Of course! Then why didn't you say anything?
Too easy.
Let's head out then.
Oh, before we go, can we play that
Oh.
shooting game again?
Okay, I think this is where the storyline's gonna normalize.
I'm pretty good at it now. I think I figured out the ultimate strategy.
There we go. That line is familiar. Okay, the Yume stuff is done. Now, on to the second choice that affects the plot. Okay, this time we are going to, rather than split up, search together. Let's look for her together. We walk in the complete opposite direction. Crump took off. Maybe I walked past me when my eyes were closed.
I'm sure she's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
That's certainly not what your face is saying.
She smiles at me. I noticed earlier, but she actually has a really nice body, especially in the swimsuit. Young? No. 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 I should focus more on finding Ai.
Maybe she's collecting shells? That seems like an eye thing to do, right?
Yume smiles. It's the kind of smile any man would want to stop. Young, no. What are we doing again? Yume starts giggling. Huh? What are you laughing at?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking about how much you actually care for I, even if you're a huge jerk to her half of the time.
Stop! Why
Is
you got
that
her?
really
No!
it? It's nothing more?
I told you before, right? She's more of a daughter to me than anything else. Besides, wouldn't it be a little weird to have, romantic feelings for a robot?
Shh! What if I is around? We're not allowed to say the R word, remember?
Yes.
It's true that her brain is electronic, so I don't know if I'd technically consider her human.
Yeah.
But even if that weren't the case, I don't see an issue with having feelings for her.
Seriously?
I mean, she's sentient, right? If she can feel love, which I'm sure she can, that should be all that matters.
Just a few moments ago I was thinking about how attractive you are. And now I'm thinking I'm beginning to change my mind. Buddy, why would you say that? No, she's going to roast you so much now. What have you done?
Oh, come on. I is adorable. What's not to love about... Wait, did you just call me attractive?
There we go. We're about to get roasted. No.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes.
Oh wow, look how cool that seashell is.
You're blushing. You think I'm cute.
Can we talk about something else, please? You may now continue to search for Ai as the sun starts to set. Okay, things are probably going to normalize soon then. Of course, we have no luck, but at least you stopped pestering me about the whole thinking she's attractive thing. Not knowing what else to do, we decided to go back and check up with Crunk.
Oh, I think I see her.
Okay, things are going to get normal again soon. She's right. Up in the distance, I can make out both the figures of Ai and Crump standing in the designated meeting spots. Next to them is a small group of people.
Are they with my friends?
Whoa, hold on. You have friends? Buddy, why? No. You don't just say that.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, exactly, but...
Yo, look who I found.
Crumb calls out to us when we get a little bit closer. What were you thinking, Ai? We've been looking everywhere for you.
Playing with hermit crabs? I'm a free woman and I will play with whatever crustacean I please.
Same as before.
Hey, who are those people with Yume?
I guess Yume's friends forced her over as soon as they noticed her. They're her other friends.
Yume has other friends?
Of course.
I'm glad we found you. Young thought you were dead.
No, I didn't.
Oh, did he now?
Ai shoots me. I know you were worrying about me, Glenn. No.
Anyway, my friends want to hang out for a bit before we head home, so I'll let you two do your own thing for now. I'll have my phone with me in case you guys need to reach me.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to meet up with a few old friends at some point today, so I'm gonna head off myself. Text me when y'all want to head home. I'll be around.
And with us like that, it's the two of us. Okay, I'm pretty sure things are gonna normalize now. So what do you want to do?
I don't know. What else is there to
There
do
we
at
go.
the beach?
That line is very familiar. Alright, we're done here. one more to go. The ending. So first off, I have to skip past all this, so... This whole cutscene doesn't have anything. Until I see Seiji, we're good. Okay, Seiji's probably gonna call soon. Now I just wait for Seiji. I figure the chances of him calling or showing up are about the same. I doubt I will do much, but I turn off all the lights and sit in bed. I need to come up with a plan for when he gets here. I go over everything I could possibly say to him again, each option cleverly laid out depending on what he says or does. It's only noon, but I close the blinds so tight that no sunlight is able to leak into the room. The only light present in the house is the computer monitor. Everything else is silent. It reminds me when I first moved in. Outside, just go with Dave. Everything was fine. Why can't it just stay like that? Everything is such a mess now. Is it really my fault? My thoughts begin to race. This wasn't all my doing, was it? I had to be at fault too. This is definitely different. If she had never made herself a body, this never would have happened. Living a normal life with an artificial human? What was I thinking? Of course that can't happen. It's impossible. I never asked for something like this. I wanted her to stay inside the computer. If she had just done that, we could have stayed together longer. It's her fault, not mine. I move to the corner of the room, next to the computer table. Seiji should be here soon. I wait, and wait, and wait. The longer this drags on, the worse shape I'm in. I can barely think straight. Anything could happen. An hour passes by, still nothing. Barely half the day is gone, and it already seems like the longest day of my life. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Another hour goes by, then another, and another. I've barely moved. Eventually, I lose track of time. I feel like I've died and been trapped in purgatory, simply just waiting to move on to the next stage. I'm trapped here for all eternity without a single thought I can call my own. Is this what it feels like to go mad? This is it. It's Seiji. It has to be. As nervous as I am, I somehow feel at ease, like a burden is waiting to be lifted. I answer the phone and wait for the voice on the other end to speak.
Jung.
Oh boy. I remain silent. I had so many things I had prepared to say, but I can't seem to find any of them.
Don't want to talk? Fine. Do whatever you want. But here I am on the other end of the phone, trying to give you one last chance. Do you understand me, Jung?
You're not taking anything from me. Seiji begins to get irritated.
How many times are you going to repeat that? Stop trying to act like a hero. Do you remember why we started this project, Jung? To make things better. To make the world better. Why are you so complacent with giving all that up? Snap out of it!
I get it, okay? I'm not an idiot.
Then fix it. This is your last chance.
Seiji. Seiji hangs up before I have another chance to speak. I take a deep breath and close my eyes. I know what he wants from me. Eventually, after sitting in the corner of the room and waiting out every possible option and every possible outcome, I know what I have to do. I need to go to Yume first. I'm going to need her help. I get off the floor and throw on my jacket and head for the market. Is this going to be the same? It's dark now. There's nobody in sight. I really did lose track of time in there. I move my feet. I let my feet move by themselves and stare at the ground while I make my way toward Yume's place. It's the walk I've grown accustomed to, and I'm not too worried about watching the road. The walk seems much longer this time around. I'm finally in front of the bakery, but before I have the chance to open the door, Yume comes flying out. She looks scared.
Jung, have you seen Ai? She just disappeared.
What? No! I thought I said I could leave this to you.
I know what I said. I turned around for just a second and there was this note. It says she's going back for you. That she's worried. Jung, I'm so sorry.
Forget it. There's something I need to talk to you about.
What? What's wrong?
My thoughts are getting jumbled up again. Without plotting out the exact words, I simply let my mouth move on its own and say everything I'm thinking. If I gets taken away, will you stay?
What? What are you talking about?
Just answer the question. If I gets taken away, I won't be able to go on without someone there for me. You're the only one that will be left.
Do you have any idea how selfish you sound right now?
Yeah.
What happened to helping her?
We sound like the worst. Ice Fade is... Buddy! Inevitable. No matter what we do, nothing is going to work. Seiji is close. That's why I think it's best if we prepare for the worst, but you can stay. You don't have to leave. You're my friend, aren't you? Friends are supposed to be there for each other. I can teach you everything. Anything you want to learn. I just need you to... Okay, we just got slapped. Okay. I feel a burn along my left cheek. I get it. I offended her. I can understand why, too. I must sound insane right now. I stare at Yume and place my hand against the spot she just slapped.
Listen to yourself. You're just going to give in? Just like that? You said it yourself that friends are supposed to be there for each other.
By now, Yume is screaming loud enough for it to cause her neighbors to peer out the windows.
I trust you more than anyone. More than me. She loves you, Young. She loves you more than she loves herself. And you want to just give up on her because you think nothing is going to work? Screw you! If I knew you were the kind of person that would just give up the second things weren't going your way, I never would have.
She pauses to catch her breath.
You were my role model from the second I found out about you. But now that you've shown your true colors, I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted with you, and I'm disgusted with myself for not being able to see that right off the bat. I just wants to live a normal life. That's all. She doesn't want to hurt anyone, but you're scared that some guy we've never even seen before is going to get mad at you. So now I has to be the one to suffer? How is that fair?
But I isn't real, Yume! I did not just say that. Did I seriously just say that? She stares at me as if I just ended our friendship in one sentence. I can tell she's doing everything in her power to prevent herself from slapping me once more. And Seiji isn't just some guy, he's...
Screw you! I'm keeping eye with me. Go to hell, Young. Get away from my house.
I take all her insults without flinching. I deserve each and every one of them. All I can do is look down. I know I'm smiling, but that's like coping for me. I try to keep my mentality positive, but let's face it, that Young, you've become a monster. Why? She slams the door and heads back inside. I didn't want it to turn out this way, but I doubt I'll ever see her again. I'm not sure where I'm heading now. My feet are moving on their own. I can't go home, that much I know. But where else is there? I don't know what to do. Before I know it, I'm back at Reaper's Peak. I guess I came here subconsciously. It's darker than usual here. I stand at the edge of the cliff and close my eyes. I let the wind push against my back. My toes are peering over the ledge. The ocean breeze is cooler than I've ever felt it before, but the sounds of it become a lullaby, easing me to sleep. Just a moment ago, I could barely think. My head was, and still is, pounding from the stress. But now, I've come to terms with it. The pain begins to go away. I have nothing to worry about. I open my eyes and look down off the cliff. I wonder if it would hurt. I hear footsteps coming from behind me. They're frantic. It's probably just a guard trying to prevent another...
Young!
Oh, no. Our reaction's the same. Why? Not her. Not I. She's the last person I want to see right now.
Thank goodness I finally found you!
She can barely speak from trying to catch her breath.
I went back to the apartment to get you, but you weren't there! I was so scared!
I refuse to turn around. I can't look at her. I won't do it.
Then when I got back to Yume's, she started acting weird, saying all the stuff about how I shouldn't come looking for you.
No.
What happened?
Oh,
Do you think
no.
maybe she's
No!
been working with Seiji?
No! Yume's
I don't know what else
fine.
it could
Yume
be.
didn't do anything. I just... No.
It's not like her to act all serious.
No. Aishan's pained, accusing her best friend of conspiring against her.
You know, I thought about coming here first. I know you love this place, but it's such a hike to get up here and I didn't know if you were feeling up to it.
I continue talking as she inches closer to me. How can she remain so calm at a time like this? Doesn't she know what's going on? How endangered she is?
Don't leave me like that again. It's not nice. You're not supposed to make a girl worry, you know?
She stops walking when she can't get any closer to me. I can feel her breath against my neck, wanting nothing more than to pull me away from the ledge. But she doesn't. It seems that she knows that I wouldn't want that, and instead, she just stands there, going on and on about how scared she was. It's annoying. Okay, first off, I'm trying to read in character. So keep in mind, I am not happy. I'm not as soulless as this man. This man is the worst. Young, what happened to you? We were so nice. You were good. You sacrificed yourself for her. In this ending, it's the complete opposite. Oh gosh, no. Why?
Huh?
Before I know it, I'm face to face with her. We're just inches apart. She seems so fragile that I could snap her in half if I so much as tried. No, Young. Stop. Please. Why did you come here?
I was looking for you. Didn't you hear?
So annoying. You shouldn't be here.
What are you talking about? Young, are you okay? What's wrong?
Leave. Now. Please.
Young?
You don't belong here! She doesn't say anything this time. She simply stares at me, tears welling up in her eyes, not knowing what to do or how to act. I bet she'd fall into my arms if I reached out to her. I bet she'd cry into my shoulder and wrap her arms around my back, bawling her eyes out like a little girl. I bet Yume was right. I bet Ai does love me. I bet she really loves me more than herself, more than anything. I bet we'd stay together if she was a normal girl. But something within me won't dare let any of this happen. Die. Young! What happened to you? Why? How much of it was real? How much?
Young, what the hell are you talking about?
Everything you showed me, everything we did together, how much of it was actually you? How am I supposed to know all these things were just pre-planned actions? You don't want to be human. You're just programmed to think that way. Everything you think is fake, Ai. You didn't actually enjoy any of this. Every single thing was fake.
No, you're wrong. It's all true. My emotions are real, Young. You gave them to me. You gave me everything. Going to the beach with Crump, creating robots with Toshi, painting with Kazu, meeting Yume, everything.
This is just all pulling on my heartstrings so much, and I can't stop him. There's no choice. There's no dialogue I get to pick. It's just all Young spouting it all out.
And you know it. All of these things only happened to me because of you.
My grip around her neck tight. When did we grab her neck? No. Oh. Stop. Please. Stop it! Shut up! I don't want to hear it!
Young, please.
Shut up! Maybe it's my fault, but that just means it's my responsibility as well. I can't let things go on like this.
It's not up to you anymore. The old Ai, the one that was just a program, she's already dead. I'm different. Please, stop.
Still, you only exist because I let it happen. If I let you stay longer, both of us are going to suffer for it. I can't make things work anymore, Ai.
Yes, you can. We can. Please, just let go.
She presses her hands against mine, still wrapped around her neck. Stop! Why is this ending? Even now, they seem soft, delicate, like a flower.
Young, please.
Don't worry, Ai. I'll redo everything. I'll get it right next time. I'll leave out the decay, the boot up period, everything. The purpose of this project was to prevent something like this from happening in the first place, and I failed. But I won't make the same mistakes again. I promise. I'm sorry. She stops struggling and looks me directly in the eyes, tears streaming down her face.
I just wanted to be with you.
Why? No, Young. No. No. With the final burst of strength, her neck snaps. Her hands, pressed against mine just seconds ago, go limp and drop to the ground. You created your body too similar to a real human, But thanks to that, I know how to end you easily. It's over. It's all over. Summoning the little strength I have left, I stand up and lift her body over my shoulder. She's so light, so beautiful. But in the end, she's just a failed experiment. A combination of mistakes that I will never make again. I walk back to the edge of the cliff and drop her body over. I'll miss you. Goodbye, Is that it? No. No, there's gotta be more. No. Please, no. No. No, this ending is so much worse. No. I don't want... No. 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 No! No, please! No! No! No, why is that the ending? No! Oh my... Oh... That hurts so much. We just up and yeeted her off a cliff. We snapped her neck and yeeted her off the cliff. What the heck, Young? Dude! What happened to seeing her as your daughter? You murdered her. Why? 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 It hurts seeing these memories now. It hurts. That just hurts. What the heck, game? What? Why is that ending? No! No! I don't recall seeing this image, but I guess that's just what happened to her? That's what it is now? She's dead in the ocean? Just as beautiful as before. Are you kidding me, game? That's the ending. That's the ending. Are you kidding me? No! It's
Young.
It's the image. She's sharing.
Did you know that robots don't die? We just reboot.
No. No! Why? Why does it have to get worse? No! Well, she's alive and well, apparently. Neck snapping, not effective. And judging by the color of her eyes, I'd say we just created the very thing we were trying to avoid. You know, a world-ending AI. Oh, no. I'm dumbfounded. All of that dumbfounds me. I don't... How? Why did... No! 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 No, this game, just like Doki Doki, it gets you attached to the characters. The first ending, the one I got in the stream, Link in the top right, probably, if I remember. I apologize if I didn't. You can probably find it on my channel. But the original ending, it had upsides. I was safe. Yes, we died, but I was safe. There was at least that. But this ending, we completely abandoned her. We murdered her. We lost all trust with you, May. We're a psychopath, apparently. And there were no upsides. I don't care if Young's alive. I don't even feel attached to him in that state. He doesn't feel like me anymore. I wouldn't... No! No! Okay, well, if that ending was depressing, like, subscribe, ring the bell, download the game. This game is, well, old-ish. It's fairly old. For the internet, at least. The developers are still very much active with the series, as far as I know. Judging by the fact that just at the end of 2019, they updated the original with those assets. You know, all the images and stuff. They still very much care about the series. So, with any luck, we can get another one. But I don't know which ending is canon. I have no idea. So, for all I know, if there is a third game, things could get very much worse. But for now, that's where I'm going to leave it. I hope the rest of your day isn't as heart-wrenching. I hope it's grand, as usual. I need time. I need time. I'll see you guys in the next one, but I need time. So, just... there's no way to end this video correctly. Goodbye, I guess. End video?